Namaskar, my name is Raj Kovali. Today I am joined by Dr. Sheetal Madan. We both are going to talk to you about how the BJP Delhi government is performing. It's been about 100 plus days. We have a new government in Delhi with BJP at the helm of affairs. We want to tell you how this 100 plus year old government has destroyed the work of Aam Aadmi Party Delhi done in the last 11 years. I'll start with the recent happenings. How the Delhi government started demolishing the slums. They have demolished slums in Madrasi camp. This is in Jangpura. This is on Baraputla drain. There, they have dislocated 215 families. These families are extremely poor. One of the women whose house was demolished was found mentioning in a television interview that I have made this house with my own money. I have worked in rich people's bungalows as a domestic help and made with my own money. I didn't cheat anybody. So when a house of someone is demolished, there's a lot happens in the family. There's a lot of unhappiness, lot of distress. The children will not have food to eat. The old people do not know where to go. And the next demolition was done in Bhumiheen camp. Irony is, the camp itself is called Bhumiheen. In English, it means there's no plot of land. The person who doesn't have any plot of land is called a Bhumiheen. So in the Bhumiheen camp also, they have demolished slums. Now, similar demolition is also done in Ekta, Nehru, Shalimar Bagh, various JJ clusters. How are they doing and why are they doing particularly? When the Prime Minister Modi ji himself said during the election campaign that we will make houses where the slums are and be given to them. The Chief Minister Rekha Gupta and many other BJP leaders have promised during the February Delhi elections that we will not demolish any houses. On the top of it, the BJP leaders were going to the same slums and sleeping the nights or pretending to sleeping the nights. Some of them, it was told that they used to go in the daytime, play Ludo and caroms with the children and take pictures and selfies, come back in the night and sleep in their own comfortable homes, again go early morning and take pictures. So this is done, and the moment they came, within 100 days, they started demolitions. This is a sad story, and now people are saying when Kejriwal was there, last 10 years, there were no demolitions that happened. So now I would like Dr. Sheetal to talk about what damage that was done in the government schools and private schools in Delhi.
Thank you, Raj. This is Dr. Sheetal here, and now I would like to speak about the government schools, which was very well done during the tenure of Arvind Kejriwal, and now slowly it is going to, I can say, it is going to mud, where the BJP government has started closing the schools, especially the SOS schools, and where the DBSC now recently they have been telling that DBSC also would be closed and that would be phased off this year, this tenure itself. So the classrooms were built, about 22,000 plus classrooms were built during Arvind Kejriwal's time, and 32 schools, new schools were built. So they introduced many things inside the schools like business blasters, the happiness curriculum, which will now be phased out, which is now going to be sacked out, and they are going to be closed, and no happiness curriculum will be given now. And especially the pass percentage which was seen in the schools, government schools. I don't know how far now with this BJP government changing all the good things that was happening in government schools being closed. I don't know how much the pass percentage would be for this coming year. So the foreign languages which were introduced by Arvind Kejriwal's government was also a very great initiative which he had taken up. So now the we don't know how much the DBSC which has been introduced, it's going to take back the CBSE curriculum, and they are going to introduce something like Rashtra Niti and Science of Living. They say that science of living would address the stress and the anxiety in children through yoga and meditation, and that they would be done with the teachings of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji and Baba Ramdev and Jaggi Maharaj. So we have to yet see and wait what how it would take it up. And Rashtra Niti, which will focus on the civic responsibility and the patriotism. And actually DBSE schools were introduced so that the old British system of education is taken off, and the new education, the holistic learning will be introduced. But all these things have been taken out, and the happiness curriculum, especially happiness curriculum, which was working very well in the students, and the mental peace what they used to get and the mental rest what they used to get would not be happening now. So these are the things. And private schools, the fee hike which has really brought the parents onto the roads protesting against it, and many children, due to the fee structure, whoever has not paid the fees were library arrested, which is again non-humanitarian way of dealing with children. So there, and we also saw that bouncers were put at the gate of the school to stop the children getting in who are not paid the fees. So these were the things which were done by the BJP government to spoil the structure of the schools which was introduced by Kejriwal government. Now I would ask Raj Kovali to speak of the health model of Kejriwal
Yeah,
government
the
and how he is spoiling it now.
yeah the healthcare model of Aam Aadmi Party Delhi for the past 11 years was not only popular and became a hit in India, also all over the world. The world leaders in healthcare and welfare from United States, World Health Organization, many European countries, people have visited and they have said things like, we need this model in America kind of countries also. Now that kind of model, just within a span of 100 days, how it is destroyed, I would like to tell you. Number one, AAP government had started moving away from the insurance model of healthcare to total healthcare model. So this total healthcare model, you don't need anything like an insurance or the person should be of such and such economic status. Nothing. Everyone is treated the same. The poor and the rich and the middle class, all of them get a similar free treatment and world class treatment in a three-tier style of healthcare model. The number one is Mohalla Clinic, which are nothing but an air conditioned dispensaries where most of the ailments are taken care of. Then the second level is the kind of little more uh, intense medical care and also the tests, etc. And the third one is the government hospitals. So this BJP government, the first thing they have done, maybe within 10 days of their taking over, is they stopped 30 plus mohalla clinics, which means in 30 plus areas, people cannot go and get any free treatment. Then they started firing the healthcare employees. They have fired 400 healthcare employees, in which there are 500 doctors. Actually, the Controller Auditor General CAG has said during AAP government time itself that the government is short of doctors in these clinics by 22%. Whereas now, this government is not addressing that, nor increasing any number of clinics or hospitals. They started firing the employees and closing down the mohalla clinics. So this is the system they are following, and another very popular and most important initiative uh, was also stopped. That is called Fariste scheme. Farista in English is an angel, an angel who comes to your rescue. So this is what happens when someone meets with an accident on the road. Someone has to come and take them to the hospital, and that too the nearest hospital, so that during the golden hour, that is the first 1 hour of the accident, if the person is given the right kind of medical care and aid, then it is likely that deaths can be avoided and also permanent damage to the body also can be avoided. So keeping that in mind, earlier AAP government had a scheme called Fariste scheme, in which free of cost the person will be taken to the nearest hospital, be it the most expensive corporate hospital, but the bill, however much it is, it could run into lakhs, it will be borne by the government. So this BJP government has promptly stopped that. So this is how they have destroyed the healthcare system. In addition to that, there are few more initiatives of the AAP government that were running very successfully and people were very happy with it. They were also stopped. So, Dr. Sheetal, you can mention those other schemes which were stopped by this government all within 100 plus days.
Yeah, thank you, Rajkumar. I would like to mention here about the 24 hours electricity, which was uh, even before they got, even before their swearing in ceremony, the outages were there in every place, and there were many messages coming up addressing the DBS, the board, to electricity board to rectify the electricity outage, but nothing was done there. And the worst part was when our CM, the Delhi CM Rekha Gupta said that there are no outages, and it is only that the families are getting into a candlelight dinner and they are switching off the lights and they are just putting out the messages on the Twitter, which was really, really sad that such a thing had to be heard from a CM. This shows that she doesn't even know that there are electricity outages, or she's just told that just to fool the people around. And again, the water, one is electricity, which was never there was never a problem in Kejriwal government. There was 24/7 electricity, which was completely spoiled by the Delhi government, the present Delhi government. And next is the water. Every household is getting dirty water, stinky water, and the tanker mafia is back, which Kejriwal government had definitely arrested the tanker mafia, and there was water for 24 hours. Now the tanker mafia is back, and the people are standing in long queues for even a drop of water. They are struggling, which is really, really sad. And again, we have the bus marshals removed, the sirens removed, and the free bus rides will also be stopped soon, which they are asking them to have a bus pass, like smart bus pass, which is again will be limited to few people, which is again a wrong thing going on. And definitely the women will be at loss. And these are the few things where there were where the people um, had lot of benefits for their monthly benefits, which they had, which they are going to lose it in this government, present government. Thank you.
Yes, indeed, Dr. Sheetal. They also stopped the Tirth Yatra pilgrimage scheme for the senior citizens. They also stopped the scholarships of for the SC/ST meritorious students, which were given by Kejriwal government. That also was stopped. Like that, this government has proved that they are not meant for welfare of the people. So this government in 100 plus days have destroyed the people's welfare schemes and the government governance that is conceived and implemented with a lot of thought and pains, which was done for last 11 years. Just within less than 100 days, it was destroyed. So thank you for listening, and we will come to you again.